Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is the fourth video in a 5-part series of morning practices, just short 10-minute practices that you can do to kickstart your day. So let's get ready. So we're going to start our practice today lying down on the back. So bring yourself to lie down on your mat with the knees bent. Start with the soles of the feet planted and just take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just feel the spine and the entire back just flatten to the ground. And if you notice there's a small space between the lower back and the mat, focus on drawing the navel down towards the spine until the lower back starts to press. And you'll feel the tummy muscles start to engage. And we're gonna work the core today. So bring in the soles of the feet off the mat. The knees will stack over the hips. The arms can relax beside the body or just rest onto the belly. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, you're just gonna tap the right toes down towards the mat. And as you inhale, bring the knee to stack back over the hip. Exhale, tap left toes to the mat. And then left knee stacks back over the hip. Now you're just gonna continue to alternate that movement from side to side, seeing if you can keep the lower back pressed down to the ground. And remember to keep breathing. And we'll just take a few more rounds here. Tapping the toes, lifting, a nice slow controlled movement. We'll go for 4 more. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Lift both knees to stack back above the hips. Bring the arms to reach forwards. And as you inhale, bring the head and the shoulders away from the ground. So press the lower back down into the ground. We lift up into this little disc shape. So strong for the tummy muscles this morning. Remember to keep breathing. We're gonna hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. As you exhale, slowly release, bring the thighs in towards the belly and just take a little rock from side to side now. Relax the tummy muscles, breathe nice and naturally. And then when you're ready, we're gonna slowly rock over onto one side and press your way up to a seated position, and we'll meet over into a tabletop. So bring the legs out and behind, the hands will come underneath the shoulders. Take a wide spread of the fingers and stack the hips over the knees. Take a breath in, start to arch through the back. So elongate the front of the belly, and as you exhale, push down through the palms, draw the chin towards the chest. Breathe in, arch the back, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. And then exhale, press the palms down, draw the chin towards the chest. One more time, we breathe in, arch to open. This is your cow. And then exhale, round to press, angry cat. And we'll tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips down, come into a downward facing dog. And just take a pedal out through the heels, alternating the bend through the knees, pressing one heel down towards the mat at a time. And moving nice and slowly. Let the tailbone lift, the spine lengthen, and the belly press towards the thighs. Soft gaze down between the toes. And let's find stillness in that movement. And take a breath in, lift both heels away from the ground. And then as you exhale, let the heels soften. One breath in. And one breath out. I'm going to inhale and sweep that right heel up into the air, 3-leg dog. And as you exhale, we'll bring that right foot to the outside of the right hand. So if it doesn't quite make it, just give it a little shuffle through. You can lower the back knee down and release the top of the foot. And then just place the right hand on the inside of the right thigh. Heel toe the foot so it points outwards, and then press the leg away. Turn the gaze to look over that right shoulder. And the left hip might sink down a little bit here. And we'll take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, bring it back through to the center. Right hand comes down, heel toe that foot back into the little finger, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. You can be either on palms or fingertips here. As you inhale, press forwards with the heart, lighten the load from the back toes, lift the foot off the ground and then tap the left knee to the back of the right shin. Exhale, the toes land. Twice more, inhale, toes lift, tap, knee to shin. Exhale, toes land. Last time, inhale, squeeze, knee to shin. And then exhale, land the foot down. We'll take the right arm into the air, lift the gaze, look up, twist in the torso, and breathe in. And as we exhale, hand comes down, frame the foot now, and we'll lift up into a high lunge position. So when you're ready, pick up the fingers from the mat and send them into the air. Keep a strong bend into that right knee. Press the back heel away, strong stance. As we exhale, hands come down, frame that foot, and we'll slide the right leg back. Lower down to the knees, bend the elbows and bring your chest and chin to the mat. Keep the hips high, take an inhale, pause. And as you exhale, slide the belly button and the chest towards the floor. Push through the hands and rise up into a cobra. As you exhale, bring the toes together, push the bum back towards the heels, take a child's pose. Breathe in through the nose and exhale out from the mouth. We'll tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips and rise back into your downward facing dog. Tailbone to the sky. Breath in and breath out. We'll take the left heel into the air as you inhale. As you exhale, squeeze that knee forwards towards the elbow and then step the foot outside of the left hand. Lower the back knee, release the top of the foot, and then heel toe that left foot out. Toes spin out slightly. Left hand on the inside of the thigh and then start to turn the belly towards that leg. Press away and turn the gaze to look over the left shoulder. And take a breath in and a breath out. Soften back into the center. Left hand comes back down. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, heel toe that left foot back towards the little finger. Bring the weight into that left foot as we inhale, right toes come off, tap, knee to the shin, and then exhale, step back. 2 more, inhale, lift the toes, knee to shin. Exhale, land the toes down. Last one, breathe in, squeeze to lift. Exhale to tap, and then send the toes back down to the mat. We'll take a breath in, send the left fingertips into the air, turn the belly towards the thigh, look up towards the thumb. And exhale, bring the hand down, frame the foot. We prepare to lift into a high lunge. So push the mat away, keep the bend through that front knee, lift the arms into the air. Strong stance for the legs, lift the back kneecap, take a breath in. And as you exhale, hands come down, frame that foot, slide the left leg back, high plank, and lower down to the knees, tabletop position. Bend the elbows, send the shoulders over the wrists, push the bum into the air, chest and chin come down, breathe in. And then pull the body along the mat, arch the back, lift the heart. Exhale, widen the knees, bring the bum back towards the heels, bow the forehead down. Come back to your child's pose. 3 breaths. And from our child's pose, I'm going to start to tuck the toes underneath, lift the hips and press back into your downward facing dog. And we're just going to come to the top of the mat. So you can walk the feet forwards, nice and slow, bending through the knees. And we're going to roll up slowly, keep the chin towards the chest, the head nice and heavy. And as you lift up, take a big breath and sweep the arms into the air. The hands connect in prayer above the head. As you exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart space. And we'll connect the hands together behind the back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the palms, and then breathe in, pull the thumbs away from the bum, feel the shoulder blades wrap together, lift the heart space and look up. And then we're going to bend through the knees, bring your belly down towards the thighs and send the knuckles into the air. Draw the crown of the head down towards the mat and tuck the nose in towards the shins. In a slow breath in and a slow breath out. One more breathing in and one more breathing out. And we'll slowly start to release. Bring the hands all the way down. Bring yourself into a seated position. And let the bum find the mat. Sit however feels comfortable for you. And just rest the hands onto the thighs or onto the knees and close down through the eyes. And just to breathe into a sense of strength, a sense of stability. Notice how the body feels. And we'll take a final releasing breath here. Breathing in through the nose. And then open the mouth, exhale, take a sigh. And thank you for joining me for this short practice.